Hát, ez vicces volt. Sehol semmi egyéb cuccom nincsen. Na, olvassunk egy picit. És a bunkok mindjárt a nyakamba szakadnak.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Na igen, most már tudjuk, hogy miért félszemű a fiatalember.
The boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Na, hadd szóljon. És ott van egy tahó. Itt lesz a következő. Na, valahogy így gondoltam én is. Már megint egy ilyen szuper gyors rohadék van itt. Gyere vissza, még nem végeztem veled. Fuss el, te dög. Jó. Na, sokkal jobb móka volt. Közben megpróbálom nem megsüttetni magamat itt az árammal. Ó, gyerekek! Na gyertek csak! Hoppá! Na ezen jussatok át, jó? Ez benézte a tahó. Na. Meg azért én is egy kicsit, tehát így. Nem állok a helyzet magaslatán. Na így már pici fokkal jobban érzem magamat. Most már csak be kell jutnom ide. Te meg hogy kerültél ide? Az meg mi?
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them.
I'd have to
Sell
find
this
another
stuff
way.
online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Na, akkor most körbefutok igazából, és kiengedem drága Berinket, mert hogy ő nem képes utánam jönni természetesen. Nem erre. Még följebb. Az meg mi? Ó, sörétes puska, lőszer, az mindig jól jön. Nem tudom egyébként, hogy van-e benne durvább. Szavasz! Na, még jó, hogy közelről ennyi elég nekik. Tehát nem tudom, hogy később van-e benne esetleg valami durvább fegyver is, mert ugye itt végig azt csinálja, hogy ha találok valamit, akkor azt ki tudom cserélni ugye egy másikra, hogyha ugyanolyan típusból van. Tehát ugye egyik puskát a másikra, és vagy mit egy zseblámpát a másik zseblámpára. Strapabíró lámpás az megvan szerintem. Nem baj, felvettem még egyet. És nem adott elemet. Na, mi van itt?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Na igazából az ilyen kis rádióbejátszások azok nem feltétlenül a történet miatt érdekesek, hanem ugye egy kicsike kis bebillantást nyerünk a városkának az életébe, a benne lévő emberkékbe, és a többi, és a többi. Egy kis színesítés úgymond, tehát nincsen vele semmi egyéb probléma.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Na. Jó van, akkor reméltem, hogy nem vagytok itt többen. Ez mi a pék volt? Jaj, anyám, cséplőgép! Fussál már! Na, feladta. Jó van, gyere csak itt ahol. Na, valahogy így gondoltam én is, köszönöm. Silókulcsak, azaz. Most már rutinból jövök, első alkalommal néztem ki a fejemből, hogy itt meg ki van.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
Na gyere, kedves Barry, menjünk oda a házba. Jó, ha ezt az oldalt szeretnéd, akkor nyugodtan.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate now. Looks pretty heavy. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
És ki van írva, hogy Valhalla. Lassú vagy, Barry? És megint nem nyom, hanem lök. Az öreg zenészek tudják az igazat. Tudom, hogy tudják, azért jöttünk ide. Némi kis hangszer.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Oké, akkor javítsunk egy picikét. Jaj, ezek marha jók egyébként, a kis plakátok, azt mondja, hogy Old Gods of Asgard. In the Valley of My Shadow, tök jó. Az öreg zenészek tudják az igazat? Tudom, hogy tudják. Na, még egy oldal.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
No, akkor... Ott is van.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Kicsiket körülnézek még közben. Valahol volt egy plakát, ami marha jól nézett ki. Ez egy másik. Ez egy lemez, hol a fenébe volt? Nem itt. Fenébe nem találom.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Na és ez egy nagyon-nagyon vicces zárása egyébként a fejezetnek, ahol gyakorlatilag ilyen Spectre módban lehet zúzni Ellen után.
I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Na és végre megtudjuk, hogy mi a frász történt egy héttel azelőtt.
I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
És manipulatív rohadék.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy. My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Nos, túléltük a 4. fejezetit is, és egyre jobban tetszik nekem a történet, srácok, nem tudom ti, hogy vagytok vele, de mocskosul jól összerakták. Régen volt már, hogy ennyire fasz a kis történettel meg áldott játékkal sikerült játszanom, úgyhogy én még kielvezem a következő 2 fejezetet, valamit várhatóan a DLC-ket is. Jelzzétek ti is, hogy mennyire tetszik nektek, remélem, hogy legalább annyira, mint nekem, és elmondjátok a véleményeteket róla. Még 2 fejezettel fogok jönni a későbbiekben, remélhetőleg hamarosan. Addig pedig köszönöm, hogy néztetek. Sziasztok!
Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place. That's how you reshape destiny.